Hello everyone. I I have something I need to tell you guys. I apologize. This video is going to be very short. I have just accidentally deleted what was supposed to be a pretty good episode, in which I will show you. We finished Going All In and The Sense for Woman. And I was trying to edit it using the editing software that I have, and it told me that I didn't have enough space to save it and convert it to YouTube. So without realizing, I went and deleted some photos that I didn't really need anymore and some of the older videos, and it still said it wasn't enough. So me thinking I could delete them knowing that they should be in my recycling bin, I deleted like most of the videos, thinking that the ones on the top were the newest ones, which they should have been, but they weren't. And I checked, and they weren't there. I checked in the recycling bin and they weren't there. The newest ones. For some reason they didn't save. But everything else I deleted saved. Just the exact 2 separate videos I was going to put together. I'd already edited, by the way. They're gone. Which is really annoying. So I'm probably going to have to do another episode now where it's going to be like, basically I explain exactly what I did for the previous episode, and I'm going to have to start working on the advanced sections of the game. But if we go in here real quick, this is why I'm annoyed, because I got this. If it was just the video of me doing the only doing the treasure nodes on camera, then it would be fine, because I can go over them now and I'll explain exactly what I did. I'll probably refight them just to show you what I did. But it wasn't just that. I had a lot of tips in there that were supposed to help people, and then at the end I ended up getting a 10+1 because I had 1,000 Feonite altogether, as you should do as well. You should save your Feonite until 1,000, especially for the first 1,000 that you get. And I opened the 10+1, and I got a Wolfsbane. Now Wolfsbane, if you don't know, he is basically Cold Stones, but without, he's just better than Cold Stones in terms of raw power, in terms of the debuffs he inflicts, in terms of his ability, in terms of everything. He's just better than Cold Stones. Cold Stones, the only thing he holds over him is the fact that it's a stun for 6 seconds. But stun isn't necessarily a debuff in my eyes that I see as great. It's just a way of Cold Stones being able to do free damage to people. And the fact that it's only 6 seconds and it's only 20% chance, and that's his only way of doing somewhat decent damage. Wolfsbane, on the other hand, he has a 50% chance to inflict 2 different debuffs that are actually pretty good, and they last for 10 seconds. And once they expire, it's 10 it's a 50% chance, meaning it's pretty much going to be every time you throw someone, unless you get super unlucky, which means the second ability, bonus damage against enemies suffering from a debuff, is pretty much going to be happening all the time. And his stats at base are very good compared to Cold Stones. At a gold anyway. I've compared both. Wolfsbane has way better attack than Cold Stones. I would know because I've got a diamond Cold Stones on my main account and a diamond Wolfsbane. They're both practically kind of the same level, except Wolfsbane is like 3 or 4 higher. He's on like, I don't know. He's on like 10.5k, whereas Coldstone's only on like 8.7, something like that. So he has a lot more. But yeah, like I said, I'm not too annoyed about the gameplay side of it because I'll just refight them now. But I'm annoyed because I had a very good reaction to getting this Wolfsbane. So, and it wasn't just Wolfsbane that I got out of the 10+1 either. I got good stuff. I ended up getting a Galactic Glamour, who is a pretty good Annie. I ended up getting Inkling, which is the both Silver Peacocks are good, but in my opinion this one's probably better because Pea Shooter's more of a support. I got Bad Miss Frosty too, and I got 2 Blue Bombers, and let me just double check these guys a minute. Okay, Blue Bomber's actually not too bad. I said at the end of the video that was going to get released that I'm a little bit unsure about Blue Bomber because I've never used it before. That's not a bad. The first ability is not too bad actually. So, yeah, I apologise. I was really hoping I didn't have to make this video, but I'm gonna make a video on me reattacking the things that I basically already did. Which means I'm probably going to get some of these challenges done if I do it correctly. So this one, winning under 10 seconds, you're crazy. So this one, as you can see, this was a Bella only. And yeah, I know the fight levels are also pretty scuffed now because of the progress of the video. I used Understudy for this. And I also got Understudy's abilities, as you can see, 50% bonus damage and gain armor on a throw. So I used Cerebella for this because I used Understudy for this because you have to, but also because Understudy, in my opinion, is the better bronze. Because you start seeing damage spikes like this. Like that was just under 900 on a fighter that was also an element penalty, or element bonus, I should say. So yeah, there you go. I'll refight it just to show you guys, but that's how I did it. I'm probably gonna get one of these challenges done yeah, I got the suffer no hits one done. So blocked hits they don't count as hits, so they're fine. This one was bronze only. Again, I used Understudy because I felt Understudy was the best option available to me at that moment because, well, I'll show you why. This Resident Evil, he gains armor, and there we go, he gained armor. So what I'm going to do now is wait for an opening, and then you can, I messed up, but you can see that I would use Battle Butt, because Battle Butt on hit inflicts armor break, which means it will just remove any armor. So for now, it's a good way of dealing with Resident Evil early on. I know some people find him quite scary early on, because I found him quite scary myself. I didn't know how to deal with it because it felt like I was getting, I don't know how that didn't hit. I felt like I was getting stunned all the time, and I still feel like that now. There are times where I'll hit Resident Evil, and it's happened multiple times where I'll hit him, and he'll gain armor on the first hit, and then the second hit will instantly be a stun. Like, it happens. So, Resident Evil is still quite scary. Oh, speaking of Resident Evil, I also got a Resident Evil out of the opening, because I had 3 silver relics. I got 1 from Accolades, and I got 2 from Ascent of a Woman. I'm not going to show you the boss, because you could probably just imagine how the boss went. I just used Bad Hair Day, because bleed. So, yeah, focus on your Bad Hair Day, guys. There was also one thing I also forgot to mention. There was a peacock that I had to fight in the previous one. She had an immunity taunt, and I was using Bad Hair Day at that moment. When she gave herself immunity, it means I can't give her bleed stacks anymore because of the immunity, so pay attention to that. Immunity taunts are also fantastic. You need them later on in the game. So if you have any immunity taunts, use them. This was Peacock bronze only. I didn't even use Peacock for this. I'm pretty sure I had a Peacock in the back, but I didn't use Peacock as my primary source of damage. I used Bad Hair Day, I think. Was it Bad Hair Day or Cold Stones? I think it was Cold Stones. Anyway, I'm not gonna show you these because I've already shown you the first two, just to show you. Because the Resident Evil one I kind of had to show you. That I just used Cold Stones. This I used Sheltered and Cold Stones. There was a fight here with this gold fighter called Dreadlocks. Probably one of the best defenders in the game right now. There's only like a couple that I can probably think of within reason that are better than her. And she was reflecting damage. That's what her ability does. Her ability is she reflects 35% of all damage taken to you. So if you hit her for 1,000, like dead on 1,000, she would reflect 350 of that. But this one only had 25%. So she would have only reflected 250 if it was a 1,000 hit. But she is pretty scary later on, especially when people can buff her health to like insane amounts. So if you're quite new, I honestly wouldn't advise. If you got Dreadlocks, I wouldn't advise you work on it yet. But know that when you can start working on defenders, that if you have Dreadlocks, work on Dreadlocks. She's amazing. This was no Cerebella, no Gold, no Diamond. For this, I used Bad Hair Day again, because this was a pretty tanky fight, or a tanky fighter. It's Armed Forces. She has a 5% chance to gain armor and unflinching. This one only had the armor. The unflinching would have been a problem if she had it, because it means I would not really be able to hit her until the unflinching was gone, because she doesn't react to my hits, meaning she would just counter me easily. So yeah, we beat that, got lucky with some bleeds on that. And then the boss node was a Harlequin, however you say it. She was pretty scary because she had, what's the move called? She had one of the grab moves. I can't remember it wasn't Merry Gorilla, it was the other one. Pommel Horse, that's it. She had Pommel Horse, and she ended up hitting my Cold Stones immediately. And it got pretty scary, but I ended up beating it in the end. So that's when we got the free silvers. We got like free premieres. We had like 8 silver moves, and yeah, that's how we got the Wolfsbane. So yeah, there's Resident Evil also. And if anybody cares, because I certainly do care, we got 2 silver squigglies. As a squiggly fan, I'm happy to see that. No, I don't know if anyone else cares, but I care. So I think one thing I'm going to do to end this episode then is, we're almost level 20, and once we hit level 20, I'll show you, we get these. I might try to grind to level 20 now, and then start doing one of these. I'm going to do this one first, because obvious reasons. So yeah, we should hit 20 soon. Oh, I also been working on beatbox, that's another thing I didn't explain. What's on today? Is Medici fight on today? Ah. I might try and do a little bit of this, because as you can see, there is a lot of coins in this. This I'm not touching, because it has one of the worst modifiers in the game. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna... Oh yeah, also, you need to set up a defense team. It doesn't really matter. I'm honestly just gonna use the strongest 3 that I have right now. I'm also not going to attempt this one on the bottom, because I'm not going to be able to do that at all. I can do this one though. But yeah, once we hit level 20, I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, I'm back. As you can see, we've leveled up. And because it's a level 10 milestone, or every 10 levels, you get a premiere relic. We did lose Sheltered in that fight, so that is an add to the rip counter. I think that's 3 now. I didn't lose any... Yes, I know, Peacock. I know. I didn't lose any other fighters during anything else. During any of those, so... This is going to be a diamond now, isn't it? No, bronze. Give me a rusty then. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. So, yeah, normally I would leave this up to vote, but I just realised I can't do this without Squiggly. I need to have a Squiggly for that. Okay. Which means our best bet is probably doing Bellas or Parasols. I think I'm going to do Parasols. And Filias, actually, but I'm going to do Parasols because there is a couple of good gold Parasol variants. Right, there's modifiers on all these, and the modifier is literally just you must have Parasol, but Treasure Nodes always have a different modifier. As you can see there, critical hits inflict armor break for 4 seconds, gain 100% crit rate if either fighter has a fully charged Blockbuster, which means if every time I take a hit, I'm just going to be guaranteed crit. And it's always the same on the boss node too. That's the only condition to these. So, yeah, I'm probably just gonna come back. Probably just gonna come back once I've done all of them and I'm on the final 2 fights. Because you've seen the. I'll come back. I'll show you. I've shown you the modifier for this one. So all I see, there's nothing really special. There's no special Parasol required. So yeah, I'm just gonna do them. When I get to the second part, I'll show you the second modifier. Sorry, I was yawning. And when we get to the third part, I'll show you the third modifier, and I'll also do the boss node and the treasure node for the final one on camera. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, I've come back early because I want to show you something. When you get fights like this, don't use your main don't use your main version of that character. Because you will run out of energy and then you can't use them for the Parasol only or Filia only kind of nodes. Just use someone who can carry, I'm just going to use Wolfsbane because I need to level him up a bit, get some skill points because he gives 5 per level. And in the process you'll also get more skill points for that character, so I'll get a lot of Parasol skill points. That's what I came back for. I'll see you when we get to the second part. Okay guys, I'm back. Done the first part now, so we're on the second part, and the modifier for the second part is... That's a pretty difficult one. So for alternating and disable debuffs every second when using buffs, your special move remove the opposing debuff. So if you're what this means is if you're suffering from special disables, it means you can't use special moves, and you have to use a Blockbuster to remove that. If you have Blockbuster disable, you use a special move to remove that. If you don't remove them in time, you suffer stun. It's a pretty tough modifier. But unfortunately, we have to do it. So I'm just going to keep going. I'll be back once we get to the third section. Okay guys, I'm going to come back. I said I was going to wait until the third section, but I'm going to come back for this third one. For this arms race debuff. I was going to show you the easiest way to do this, but I don't have the thing there. I was going to say, if you have a taunt known as Balamon, I think it's pronounced, it's basically the Parasol Yawn one, because she has 2 different versions of taunt. In fact, no, she has 3 different versions of taunt. She has a taunt that gives her precision, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she has a taunt that gives her enrage, and she has a taunt that gives her immunity. You want the one that gives you immunity. Because immunity would have been great for this. I'm also going to favour it just because, but I've also come back because I have a lot of skill points, as you can see. And I got all those skill points from this specific origin story. You get a lot of skill points through character origins. So I'm going to use those to my advantage now. I think I'm going to do that. And see, I can put this on. That should be fine. I didn't realise I had a thing with attack percentage. That's actually pretty worth putting on. It's only 8 attack, as you can see, but it's worth it. And these last 7, they're just going to go on this, honestly. I'm not even going to bother trying to guess. So I'll see if I can beat this on camera. Oh. I didn't realise it was a gold that you had to fight. That's pretty annoying. You gonna... like... I can... if you give me enough... Well... I didn't suffer stun somehow. How am I supposed to... suffer... Did I actually resist it? That's madness if I did. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. Okay. I was worrying about this for no reason. I thought that it would have been bad, but I didn't even suffer the stun. Oh, napalm shot. It's got HP, percentage, accuracy. As you can see as well, you also get a lot of Fear Knight. You do get good Fear Knight back, you get good coins back, and you get a lot of skill points back. So yeah, I'm going to continue on, and I'll see you when we get to the third part. Okay guys, I've come back early again. As you can see, Bad Hair Day is level 30. Which is a good thing, because I've been using her since I got her. That thing that just came up, by the way, it says, congratulations, you've upgraded a fighter, do you want to evolve them? I'll show you what the evolve thing is now. It's this. If you don't know, I can put 3 duplicates in, and I can evolve. It'll turn them into a silver tier, which means they will eventually hit level 40, they'll have increased fighter score, attack, health, stats, whatever you name it. Oops. I dropped my other phone. I was watching something while doing this, or like grinding, because I can't really hear anything, so... Okay, sorry about that. It's going to sound very strange on the audio, or on the recording. My phone ended the video, or that section, early, as it likes to, so yeah, I watched it back just quickly. I saw that everything I wanted to say was said, so we're all good. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing this yet, because I want to make absolutely sure that A, I don't need the Bad Hair Day to carry me through anything, and B, I want to make sure that I don't need bronze onlys later on. And the third thing is that I don't want to use fighters that aren't leveled up yet. Like, if it was my main account, I'd probably do it without a question, but I want to make sure I get as many skill points as possible on this one. So, yeah. I'm not going to be doing it yet. So, anyway, I'll come back once we get to the third section. There's only like 2 fights left, so I won't be long. Okay, guys, I'm back again. We're on the third stage now. The modifier for this one is impersonal space. Gain regen and enrage every 2 seconds. 1 stack of each buff will be removed when suffering a hit, while blocking gain a 50% chance. That's another tough one. Okay, probably Bad Hair Day is going to be used for that, honestly. But we'll see. I'll be back once I've finished. Okay, guys. I'm back now. All of it's done. It took me a couple of seconds, or a couple of minutes, but it's all done. And we also got a silver relic. I didn't realise. We maxed bronze. Oh right, level 30 bronze. Ah, that makes sense. So yeah, if you max out at level 30 bronze, you get 3 bronze relics, I guess. And I guess we're gonna skip them. Unless the only one I care about is Rusty, and we didn't even get Rusty. We'll open these first. It looks like we're going to have 2 silver relics at the end of this then. So these are Parasol only relics because I did the Parasol Origin, you get Parasol only from them. So, good chance at getting, I mean I don't have Heavy Rain so I'll take that, but you have a chance of getting some of the golds. And there is one gold I want known as Primed. If I can get Primed, who is kind of the same, it's very similar to Sheltered, but slightly better in my opinion. Okay, it's a silver. Shadow Ops! Okay, good. Shadow Ops is very good, and we're going to get another silver anyway, because we have 10 silvers. Come on. Oh my god. Somersault. Oh my god. Wow. That's a way to end this episode, isn't it? I don't even have somersault on my main. I want it. I want somersault so badly. What the what? Well, I guess that makes up for missing out on the Wolfsbane, huh? Oh, yes. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Come on, another good silver. Okay, that's fine. But Shadow Ups and Somersault from 4. Wow. So there you go. That's there's our first diamond. And it's even got decent stats. As you can tell, I'm definitely not mad right now. Because I don't have this on my main. And that was born with a silver canopy bounce with attack. Oh my. I ain't even done anything to her and she's already got 10% attack bonus. Wow. Interesting. Right. The problem that I have with this is that diamonds are ridiculously canopy coin hungry. If you want to know exactly, I'm going to show you right now. This only costs 25k on Beowulf, or on this Wolfsbane. That isn't too bad. It will cost 25, and that I know for a fact will cost 40. Then that will cost 75, and that one will cost 100. So it's not too bad compared to what it could be. Somersault, on the other hand, or any diamond, as a matter of fact, 50, 80, 150, 200. They're expensive. If you want, the exact number is 5.5 million canopy coins. Not only that, it's nearly 3,000 skill points required. As you can see, I've only got 370k. I'm not going to be saving at all to do this somersault, but I'm happy that I have it. I'm fine with that. Anything in here? Fidget spin. Oh, God. Oh. That's so close to perfect. And it's an Elgato. Nah, I'm good. Right, so for getting a diamond, as you can see, yeah, you get a key. And if you get 10 diamond fighters, you get another diamond. So, we won't be. I'm hoping that we won't be getting 10 diamond fighters for a long time. But yeah, we'll end this video now. Just gonna open this first. Shiny silver, come on. Oh, we got Doublelicious. Oh my god. What is going on? This episode, the episode that's supposed to be released before this, that obviously I told you at the start of the video, got corrupted. Wolfsbane, Inkling, Resident Evil, Galactic Glamour, Nearly Departed, 2 Blue Bombers, a Bad Miss Frosty, a Killjoy was before that. Yeah, we got a lot. This episode alone, Somersault, Toad Warrior, and Bloody Valentine. Oh, we also got number 1 last episode, and Shadow Ops, and Doublelicious. That is ridiculous. So yeah, good way to end the episode. I will see you in the next one. And I apologise that, obviously, like I said, I lost the other one. But hope you all have a good day.